I thought he just went.
for Hypoc.
I thought he was just going to the pub. I was like, pina coladas.
thought I'd beat him up.
All right, guys. The last game is about to get underway. It is a perfect plane for the last match for Group B in day 5 of the PCS 5 group stages in North America. For those of you just joining us, my name is Toffees. This is Poro. It has been a crazy day of PUBG, defined by fair planes and absolute crap hole of circles. So let's see if that continues in this match, Poro. Will it be something crazy?
Yeah, shifts have been pretty brutal, but
I smell Zarky.
some of our teams have been really good. I feel like more teams than normal have been really good at adjusting and dare I say adapting to the wild hard shifts. So it's definitely good to see it. And again, I still stand by my statement that these guys are playing for the most part at the top level that we really expect of them. With a couple of exceptions, looking at UTSM, but
Yes, but you're
things
right.
happen.
I want to say this, and I was thinking about it as we looked at that scoreboard. I was trying to think, like, man, how hard is the last chance qualifier going to be? Usually there's like 1 or 2 popping teams. Maybe a team in the top 6 doesn't deserve it. The reality is, yes, exactly. The top 6 that we're putting through are absolute bombers. And the people who are going to last chance qualifier, I mean, these are big names, right? Like, this is going to be an absolute barn buster of an LCQ. And more importantly, like, North American PUBG has looked incredible as this is the last event before.
What are you gonna do? He did his best. He had no more utility left. He couldn't do the pre-nade or anything, unfortunate, but
it's all right. Yeah. I don't mind being Hun.
No, I see what. Stop.
You stop. You liked it for a second.
You stop. Elusive trying to push through the forest north of Mansion. 2 downs on what already, but Blissy's got a red hot nade in his hand. Maybe find it. Nope. It's going to go just a little bit off. Now he's getting shot in the back by Poonage as well. So the issue has been forced a little bit here as Blissy will take 1 shot and then reposition. Well, there you go, Irby.
There you go. There you go.
Kite down to 1 HP here, actually.
I hate fighting in this place.
It's awful.
It's awful. It's like, yeah. You only go in here when you got nothing else, like no other hope. And then the other team in here also has no hope. So the two of you end up eradicating each other for no value. Wildcard with the crash on Orion. Orion has been holding this. They fell away from Wildcard last time Wildcard pushed. Now's their chance to make a move. Trey enters with a lot of bullets and a lot of death. He drops down Dirty Zin and a door, but takes shots from the outside. Shrimzy, what?
Oh, Shrimzy and SONIQS actually, yeah. SONIQS in a 2-way fight inside Yasnaya's. T-Sock down to about 11 HP. I think there's still 2 up. Sociopath and Zite is still up for Orion, so they're holding strong for the time being. This might be Resable here as Ray just kind of holding right now. The shots from SONIQS from Yaz might actually allow Wildcard to get this back up. Yeah, Orion not even interested in trying to make this push.
Yeah, can we talk about T-Sock? Looked like a 1950s muscle car coming in on that fight with just flames flying out the back and absolute brutality. It was awesome. So they do manage
on him and everything.
Dude, it was ridiculous. But again, SONIQS really causing some trouble for Wildcard and saving Orion's bacon.
That's going to make things interesting here now between SONIQS and TSM. SONIQS fully aware that TSM is there. They've got the originating knock and flush, I think. Yeah, TSM down to just 3 as we check back in with Wildcard and Orion. They're scrapping it out, see if they can clear each other out. They are in circle, so they've got time to really mess with this. And Ray with that bullet hose, man, that is a scary proposition.
I mean, you saw what it did to that door. And Dirty Zin.
Oh, my goodness. Saw 1 HP here. He's going to go down. Ray's going to have to make the push outside. He's still got 101 bullets left in the chamber, so lots of fire left to be had. But fortunately for Orion, they still have utility to use. Right. T-Sock hasn't been flushed out just yet. Sociopath just holding the window, and he's going to spot him. Well done. Orion gets the win here, but how long is it going to last? Because they've got SSG and SONIQS knocking on the door.
Oh my gosh, that is wild. So Orion about to be a very uncomfortable sandwich. caught between a hammer and an anvil of two just absolutely brutal teams. Hwinn comes in, gets a knock on Zytus right away. There's the elimination, so Orion is knocked completely out of play. The rest of Sonic's crash, I don't know if they know. They had to have seen SSG come in. So both of these teams know that something is still afoot. Shrimzy's going to queue up that grenade, toss it over. So, SSG's taking the aggressive stance, though.
Yeah, good scouting on the part of both of these teams to realize that this compound was crashable after that fight, and now it's just a grenade fest.
Whoa.
As they're both trading back and forth. So far, Sonic's doing a good job of avoiding the damage. A little bit more has been put onto SSG. You can see Keenan very, very low. Shrimzy going to hold that angle, see if he tries to peek it. Keenan not going to bite, going to go for the heal instead. Sonics have the room to maneuver, but SSG has the hard cover.
Absolutely ridiculous chaos. Smokes, mollies, grenades, and still the same amount of 4v4. SSG was able to take the front compound there using those smokes and sort of pushing Sonics back. Sonics doesn't have as much cover, but they also know there's no teams left behind them to play spoilers. So Sonics can play outside a little more, look for these outside left peaks, and try to capitalize on the fact that SSG went into the house where they have more cover, but less information.
Maybe most importantly here, nobody really in a position to third party onto this fight. You can see gas cans kind of looking over in this direction just in case the circle pulls away, but they have not gotten involved just yet. Sonic's going to try to bait out a peek from SSG. SSG not biting, staying disciplined, and only holding angles, not over peeking.
Meanwhile, proactive plays by gas cans as they move to a better spot. They're using this fight to allow them to slip into sort of the canyon in the middle of the circle. So we'll see how that plays out. A last player from Adapt trying to get out here, but you know, not much you can do. He's just being watched by everybody, and ultimately, it's Penta that takes the kill.
As Hwinn and Shrimzy taking the long range shots, causing pressure onto TSM, even in the middle of this fight with SSG. I think Sonic's realizing SSG, they're not pushing, they're just holding, so we can kind of do whatever we really want to right now.
Ooh,
so they're able to keep eyes on the south, but yep, it does come down to this. They are going to have to make a push. SSG knows this though, and they're just holding the angles, waiting for Sonics to make that first push.
They did. SSG burnt most of their utility on that initial engagement, though, so they're out of things like mollies to slow down the escape from the blue circle. Meanwhile, Oldest falls backwards, so they did call a fall back into the circle as everyone tries to get out. Nice shooting by M1ME up on the high ground.
Oh,
Sharp is down.
Shrimzy
gets a double. What is happening as the Sonics boys push in the blue? The circle says, hey, you're going to have to move, and the Sonics come in blasting. That nade from Shrimzy was wild.
What a grenade. What an absolutely perfectly placed grenade. Sonic's cleaning up, and now Dignitas was in trouble earlier. They were 2 knocked, I think, down to just 1, and they managed to get the res back up to 2, and they take care of Black Sheep Office. But now Wallbang coming over here to see what they can find. Yabul gonna go down. Shimboy gonna find Psycho Idiot, and Wallbang maybe biting off a little bit more than they can chew here. Taking on Dignitas. One will go down, dead down to 1 shot. Alex, though, holding the tree, Sparking, trying to see if he can prevent the push. Psycho Idiot, the rest of the Wallbang boys bleeding out here. And now, Sparking gonna find Palix. It's all down to dead. Can Sparking 1v4 them? Ooh, 10 HP Shrimzy finds an angle onto this. Oh,
Doesn't he always?
Doesn't he just?
Yep. So that will be the end of Dignitas as the blue again proves to be a strong enemy. Wallbang Esports is going to keep moving forward. Palix is down. Dead is alive, and he's debating on whether he wants to go for a res or not. He's going to go ahead and leave Palix behind, it looks like.
And they'd have to do it all at the same time. Yeah, they need
this. They need this so badly. Based on the current position, like their current position, they have to have a chicken dinner. They're in 16th place. They get this, and all of a sudden, they're in the last chance qualifier. So this is huge pressure without a lot of options. TSM in the same boat. They need a win, and this is a good spot with 4 up.
Then they still have a vehicle. They still have a ditch that they can kind of work with that's still going to be inside the circle. But yeah, ATC just kind of paralyzed right now by indecision, and it looks like Gas Can's going to make the decision for them.
Whew. So ATC does lose 1. TSM still 3 up. It looks like they will be able to get the res.
Ooh, Purdy.
Nice nade. So that'll be Melon done with there. As Free throws that nade out. Some more smokes going up. Adam and the gas cans basically coverless, just depending on their utility to keep them alive.
Yeah, ETC trying to force gas cans back once again, but now SONIQS with the third party. They can do it from range here. And look at that, Shrimzy actually runs in the road to land another timely grenade. 10 kills now for SONIQS. ATC is getting ripped to shreds. It's down to just Marcelic. Gas cans still have 4 up. TSM starting to creep back over in that direction as well as Circle 9 has revealed itself.
Circle 9 has, and the dot is in the middle. The SONIQS start to cross the road, and Hikerman is waiting. It's a massive amount of spray. Shrimzy gets Hiker, but Adam gets Mime. Shrimzy gets Greg shot. Shrimzy absolutely out of his mind right now. 2 players left on gas cans, but Nico's is very, very low.
Oh, Marcelic
down. Oh my gosh, the push is on. Tingleton has been waiting for his chance to go up against TSM. And they are now down to 1. There's a 1v1v3 as the SONIQS push through TSM like a hot knife through butter.
Oh, TSM was doing such a good job of staying alive and staying out of things. And then Marcelic, the snake in the grass, strikes, taking down 2 of TSM. It's down to just Purdy, but Purdy can still hold himself accountable here. The one gets a knock, gets the flush on a Shrimzy. 15 kills now for SONIQS. It's a 3v1 against Purdy Curdy.
What are they going to do? Purdy, can he win? They need a win. He's got an AUG.
3 armor.
Crazier things have happened, but it's up against 3 heavy hitters from the SONIQS, and all they really need is 1. As the SONIQS come up over the top of the hill, get a kill, and bring a close to our second day of play on week 2 and the final match for Group B. Congratulations, SONIQS. 16 kills, too. Like, yikers.
If you're a SONIQS fan, you're kind of like, yeah, yay, we won, but now we're in first place in groups again.
Hey.
Which didn't work too well for ESL, but